Hey guys, what's good? JJJBoxing here. So we got some big news that just came out Thursday. I guess I'm doing this video at like 3 a.m. It's Friday, but yesterday, Thursday, Errol Spence has activated his rematch clause. He had 30 days to do it, and he has activated it now. So this is coming from Bomac. He got a text. Crawford said, yeah, he activated it. They're going to run it back. So it could be at the end of the year, they're saying, which that would be really good to end of the year. And they don't have any details really, though, besides that it could be at the end of the year. Another thing was brought up, the weight. Will it be at 147 or 154? We're not sure yet, but they are sure Spence would want to be at 154, and I'm sure Crawford will probably oblige to that just to prove that the weight don't matter, and he'll still beat him. And Bomac, Crawford's trainer, said the same thing. The weight won't matter. If anything, Crawford's actually going to do better than he did the first time. So, Crawford's obviously the A side now, and I did read that apparently the loser got to pick the weight if the rematch would be at 147 or 154. I don't know if that's the case, guys. Let me know if you read that somewhere, but Crawford's the kind of guy, I think he'll let Spence at 154 just because that's the only really thing that people are using as an excuse, and I think Crawford knows that. And I think it's not even an excuse. I think if you're a competitive person, like me personally, I would want Spence to be at his best when you beat him. So I think like Crawford's that type of guy too. And obviously there's politics of boxing, and there's the teams, and there's many other moving parts. But I think on a personal level, Crawford wants to face Spence at his best, and he will now fight him at 154, I think. But this is interesting. It kind of looked like for the last couple weeks that Spence wasn't going to activate it. Like right after the fight happened, initially, it seemed like Spence was just going to activate it right away, but then time passed and nothing really happened. But now he has requested for the rematch. And yeah, this is big news, guys. First fight was so one-sided, though. A lot of people don't even want to see the rematch. But you kind of got to give Spence the opportunity to get it back. Just because he's been so dominant in the last 10 years in the division, you got to, even though he did get blown out like that, you got to give him another shot just because he had all the belts. He was so dominant. Just give the guy one more shot and see what he does. And I think that's fair, and it was in the contract. So even though after seeing the fight, I'm like, this doesn't need a rematch, I think for Spence, he does deserve the rematch. So I'll still watch it. I'll be interested to see how Spence will do. If he, like I said, maybe there was stuff going on in his camp that he really didn't say. He didn't want to make any excuses there. You never know, right, guys? Maybe it was just he had a bad night. To me, it looks like the weight issue is really what seems to be the issue for him. So maybe if this fight does take place at 154, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm still going to favor Crawford to win the fight. Probably be the same kind of outcome. Obviously, no fight is the same, but it'll kind of be like how the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fights kind of went. Like Wilder's was still, each fight was different, but Fury dominated each fight in a different way. The fights kind of went differently. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of, it'll be like that in a sense where the outcome will be the same, but the fight maybe will unfold differently. I know that's maybe not a great example because it is the heavyweight division, and Wilder did obviously do. He dropped Fury many times throughout that whole series of fights, which Spence, who knows if he can even drop Crawford once, right? But yeah, I just think the fight will be the same outcome, but it might unfold a little bit differently, right? So, but yeah, I'm excited for this news. I'm happy. I hope though Spence doesn't get like beat up too bad though, because like this car crash, the retina, torn retina. If he doesn't do good in this fight, I don't know. Maybe he should hang him up. And I know it's like you lose to the best fighter. That doesn't mean you're done, but it depends how you're losing. Like who else can he fight really? I guess there's still Keith Thurman out there that he has unfinished business with. He so that fight would draw excitement too. But it's just like I don't know. The way he kind of went out against Crawford, it makes you kind of question where he's at in his career. Um, but yeah, we'll see in the rematch where he's at. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to this fight, guys. The Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. rematch. It is happening. It has been confirmed by legitimate sources. So yeah, guys, this is Triple J Boxing. And take care. Have a good one.